Many years ago, our younger daughter, college-age daughter, was in a life-threatening car accident. I'm very blessed. She is a miracle child, absolutely extraordinary. But the impact of the accident on me was, as a mom, you hold everything together till the crisis is over, and then you fall apart. So I was pretty ready for my fall apart, but I expected it to be screaming and yelling and hollering and going boom that way. Instead, though, I collapsed into myself, and I couldn't get off the sofa. I felt nauseous if I ate. I felt dizzy if I didn't eat. I couldn't make another decision because if I made the wrong decision, something terrible was going to happen again. I went to a wonderful therapist who decided not to put me on medication. She said, your body is smarter than you are. If you're supposed to sit on the sofa, sit on the sofa. And I would like to say right here is, if you're dealing with depression, please go see someone. And if they suggest medication, please take advantage of that help. For me, this therapist said, no, pay attention to your body and sit on the sofa. So my first thought was, oh, I'm relieved. I know what this is that I'm going through. My second thought was, I can't be depressed. Just get up, just get up. You can't do this. This is not who you are. Just get up. And I couldn't. My third thought was, oh, somebody just dropped me down a hole. And I'm falling and falling and falling, and there's nothing to hold on to catch my fall. That was very frightening. And then my last thought, which maybe was even a little more frightening, was I'm turning into the lady in the ratty bathrobe with the Twinkie in one hand and the remote control in the other. This is not going to be good. I was coming out of that when our divorce happened, and it flipped me right back into that same spot. And I had read a book, not while I was depressed, because while I was depressed, I couldn't read anything, tell you the truth. No more self-help books for me, I'd had it. But I read a book called Care of the Soul, and in it, the author, Thomas Moore, writes about how depression has its own angels that will take you to the far corners of your spirit and your soul and bring you back with the wisdom that is found there. And you don't go into those places unless there's a trauma like depression. And I thought, isn't that interesting? In this culture, in our culture, it's very appropriate, acceptable to go up the ladder of success, travel that way, up the ladder of success. It's very acceptable to travel out into the world. But to stop and travel down into yourself really scares a lot of people. And it's a sacred, sacred journey. And if it's a journey that you find yourself on, please take care of yourself, talk to a professional, do what you need to do to move through it. But remember, please, that you will find gifts, you will find blessings, you will find wisdom in those dark places. I think it's Marianne Williamson who said, I'm not who I would have been had I not descended. So trust that journey, as dark and lonely as it may be, because it will offer you so many gifts that will make a huge difference in your life.